we've always had that ability to capture individual goals for our particular clients that we're working with within Pragmatic Tracker. But in the last couple of years, we came across the work of Duncan Law with goal-based outcomes, and we wanted to integrate Duncan's way of working with goal-based outcomes into Pragmatic Tracker so it presents seamlessly electronically as it does in his paper-based system. And I'd just like to show you a little about it. So if you want to find reference to Duncan Law's work, written a lovely book with Professor Mick Cooper on working with goals in psychotherapy and counseling. And then there's goalsintherapy.com as well, which is a great website full of resources. So I'd like to just bring that to your attention. But as I was saying, what we've had the ability to do in Pragmatic Tracker always is capture the aggregate score of goals together, and they get represented on the chart. But what we now wanted to do was to break that down so you could see actually each of the individual goals having their own trajectory within the chart as well. And so you can see here, there's 3 goals which make up that aggregate black line, but you can also see the 3 lines of the 3 individual goals being charted as well. And indeed, you can remove the aggregate score as well to just look at the goals individually on their own. And of course, when you click on a scoring point here, what happens is the table drops down below and you get the actual title of what the goals were. Not alone that, you get the score at the first scoring point and then the scoring point before this particular appointment and the most recent point as well. Now, within Pragmatic Tracker, it's really simple to add goals in for the client. It's really nice screens to allow you to do that. And each goal then has its own goal form. And you'll notice here this active button. Now, what that is about is when you have already achieved a goal, you don't want to keep pestering the client. When the client has already achieved the goal, you don't want to keep pestering them, hassling them, asking them about that goal. So you can deactivate it. So the goal remains captured within Pragmatic Tracker, but it's removed as an item on the goals questionnaire that you've built for the client. So you're not keeping asking them about a goal they've already happily achieved so far. And these, again, present with really nice screens within Pragmatic Tracker, so you can easily see what you've captured and which goals are active or not. And you get the summary scores over on the other side of that screen to show you the progress that has taken place and the date the goals were reported, etc. Now, this translates very, very nicely into the progress chart. And whereas I've been explaining, you can look at each goal individually, you can also then, of course, and see the labels of the goals below on the table. You can also then see how the goals are doing in comparison with one of your standard instruments you might be using. And here on this screen, you're looking at the aggregated score of the goals in combination with Core 10. And you can see where I've added in ORS as well. So you can see how your client is progressing on a particular measure, but then in relation to that, how they're progressing on their goals in the aggregate as well. So the take-home messages, I guess, about our goal-based outcomes in Pragmatic Tracker are that, first of all, it's really, really easy to use. Both our users really like it and the clients of the users really like it as well. It's very flexible because you can switch on and off goals as they become appropriate for your clients to want to measure them, and it's very, very adaptable. It's really fun as well. And actually, clients really love this because it's focusing on exactly the reasons that they've come to seek your help in the first place anyway, rather than sometimes the questionnaires may not be actually addressing exactly what particular issues that they're struggling with and they want to make progress on. And of course, in this day and age, in our COVID-19 world, it's suitable for the online environment. There's a lot of therapy taking place online now. And using Pragmatic Tracker in general, and of course using this goals feature, improves the communication between you and your clients in that more remote environment as well, and can create a really worthwhile focus for the treatment that you're doing together. And of course, as well as that, it's grounded in empirical research, which has been conducted over the years and is ongoing in the hands of the likes of Duncan Lowe and Mick Cooper and colleagues. So that's just what I wanted to tell you about our goals feature. And if you'd like some more information, please get in touch with us at info@pragmatictracker.com. Thank you very much.